What we think about matters, and in this week's video, we'll dive into a thought, or more specifically, a thought pattern that we unintentionally rely on that sabotages our success and keeps us from finding a happier, more fulfilled life. Just what is this thought? Join me as together we discover the answer. Let's tap back in. We've all done it. Going back to school? Impossible. Have you seen my schedule? Or how about, I'd love to learn another language, but I'm too old. Just too old. Or the classic, why even bother trying to ask that person out? They'd never, ever like someone like me. What do all of these statements have in common? They're about our attitude. They are about how we feel about a task, a subject or desire, and in every one, a judgment is being made about our ability or our aptitude. And here's the kicker. It's a judgment about something that we haven't even tried yet. You see, more often than not, when we're faced with a dream or a challenge, and before we even attempt to succeed, or fail gloriously for that matter, we've already stopped it from happening. We've already blocked ourselves from the thrill of success or the quiet resolve of knowing that we gave it our all. You've probably heard the saying attributed to Henry Ford, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And it tends to resonate with all of us because we can sense the truth of it based on our everyday experience. And I'd like to expand that idea with this. It's not your aptitude, but your attitude that determines your success. It's not your aptitude, but your attitude that determines, ultimately, your ability. However, more often than not, we let our negative attitude determine our outcomes. And when we do that, we tap out of life. So how do we tap back in? The next time that you find yourself at the precipice of a new challenge, an obstacle, or just a dream or desire that you are yearning for, and you catch yourself thinking one of those pesky automatic negative thoughts or ants, where you look over the edge of your dream and you tell yourself all the reasons why it's not possible and why you can't do it, or that you've tried it before and failed, so this time will be no different. Stop. Breathe. And then give yourself a little encouragement. Remind yourself you've already accomplished so much in your life, so many things that you probably once thought, I can't do that. And you did. Tell yourself that you can do this, you got this. Remember how many things that you've done in your life. You've gotten a degree, navigated a difficult relationship, recovered from a layoff, navigated the pitfalls of COVID-19, learned to walk, read, ride a bike, and even tie your shoelaces. And you might think that those last few sound a little trite, but at one time, even those silly things we all take for granted once seemed impossible, and yet here you are, successful in all of them. Here's the thing. Choosing your attitude about what lies before you is the first step. It doesn't guarantee success, but I promise that if you say, I can't, you will guarantee failure 100% of the time. Which do you think is the better choice? Your attitude, not your aptitude, determines your ability, and quite often your success. In other words, change your focus, change the world, and tap back in.